Hello everybody! Welcome to the Neto Community Network for Kids. As an organization designed to be there for our community, we understand the lack of instruction and the need to get our minds working while we're at home staying safe. Today, in order to get our minds working, we're going to be learning about the biggest forest in the world, the Amazon rainforest. This rainforest is so big that it can be found in 8 developing countries: Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, and Guyana. But exactly how big is the Amazon? Well, the Amazon alone is about half of this planet's forest. It's also 40% of South America. That's a lot of trees. That's also why the Amazon is so important to so many different parts of our lives: animals, plants, and the basic ecosystem. That's a small community of living organisms. But to truly understand why the rainforest is so important, you first have to understand what a rainforest is. Take any forest, for example. You've got a large mass of land with hundreds, thousands, if not millions of trees. But a rainforest isn't a rainforest because of the trees. A rainforest is a rainforest because of the rain. Rainforests are constantly wet year-round, but will continuously rain on a daily basis for a span of 8 months every single year. However, they're typically hot too. This makes the Amazon dense and humid, which is home to so many plants, animals, and many ecosystems. Some of the animals you can find in the Amazon rainforest are river dolphins, macaws, capybaras, sloths, and so many more. And these animals are just as interesting as the forest itself. Sloths are known as the world's slowest mammal. They hang upside down all day, and some might even look green. This is because the water and humidity of the forest can cause sloths' fur to turn green due to algae growing on the surface. This makes them basically invisible to any dangerous animal because they can blend into any plant or foliage surface. It's kind of like a superpower. Capybaras are cool too. Sloths may be the slowest, but capybaras are the largest, at least for rodents. Capybaras are a species of rodent that some people even have as pets. Other rodents, for example, would be mice, rats, guinea pigs, hamsters, but they are mostly native to the rainforest. They are the biggest rodents in the world. They eat tons of fruits, vegetables, and grass, and some pet capybaras even eat popsicles. They're so amazing because they can hop like bunnies, run like dogs, and swim like ducks. Animals are cool, but the crazy amount of trees in the rainforest are even cooler. These millions of trees in the rainforest suck dangerous chemicals out of your air, which is later turned into oxygen. You can think of all the trees as a giant vacuum or an air filter. But besides the trees, something else is alive in the forest. It's always moving, and it's super good for you. Water. The Amazon River. But not the river on the ground. The Amazon rainforest contains the world's largest river, and it's actually floating in the sky. You might have thought that all those trees in the Amazon rainforest are giving you oxygen, which is true in a sense, but most of that oxygen is actually used by the plants and animals that already live there. In fact, most of it never even leaves Brazil. But the floating river does. Every time it rains, the trees suck the water out of the ground. Then, at the top of the trees, the sun causes the water to evaporate and float up to the sky. It floats up into a giant cloud that is known as the floating river of Amazon. Like all clouds, this one moves. It spreads across all of America, giving us oxygen through water. Finally, it stops at the Andes Mountains. It rains, goes back into the ocean, and then travels all the way back to the most amazing place on Earth, and also where it started, the Amazon rainforest. That's one amazing cycle. This rainforest is amazing and can teach us so much about plants, animals, and even our precious oxygen supply. But if you weren't impressed, or if you were, there's a whole world out there waiting for you to explore and learn about. Thanks for watching.